This week on Film Villains, we check out the trailers for some upcoming October indie horror films. Jonathan showcases Brian De Palma's Body Double. Alex digs into the soundtrack of Rock and Roll High School. Hunter introduces us to the punk rock films of Chris Magennis. And if you stick around till the end, we have a lively discussion of the DIY spirit of our filmmaking journeys. Let's go! What is up? Welcome to Film Villains. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Great.
Nice.
Great.
How are you, Christian?
I'm doing all right. I got a little limerita in my glass, so the girls will come real quick.
I don't know. Limerita, man.
No, you know, I was forced to drink these. It was either a $15 can of that one of these shitty Mexican beers like Jalisco or some crappy thing at a festival, or drink these $25 double-sized limeritas. So I did the math. There's more alcohol. There's twice as much. And it's $25. So I drank those. They got me well done on that one day of that 105 degrees.
You're just at the bar, pull out your chalkboard, you've got the fucking equations, you put your glasses on.
Seriously, he's doing like high-tech calculations with
No, dude,
No,
Jonathan knows me. He knows I can blaze through math, but either way, I was like, $25 for a double or plus more alcohol, or the shitty fucking light Mexican beer that doesn't have any alcohol in it.
You know, and my only conundrum is how much bubbly syrup should I put in my water how much flavor do I want? Yeah.
Oh, you use those.
Oh. Yeah.
Man, you talk shit about me while drinking limeritas.
Yeah, that is true. This is a little bubblier than limerita even.
What, Jonathan's doing
pure
the same thing?
Uncut Colombian cocaine, Jonathan? Is that what that was?
Jonathan,
that's literally like little diabetes, in the coffee.
And the girls will come real quick.
Yeah.
Well, what you guys been watching this week?
Oh man, what did I watch this week?
I'm kind of taking a break from movies. I'm watching the fucking Sopranos for the first time.
Oh, that's
somehow
cool.
I missed it.
That's
Holy
trending,
shit.
Alex. I hear a lot of people saying that now. Like,
I don't know what seeded it into me, but I'm enjoying the fuck out of it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen the Sopranos.
I heard if you rearrange the Sopranos, the letters in that, it spells out Springsteen to me. I cannot stand
the guitarist from fucking the E Street Band is one of the main dudes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's probably why I'm watching it. Your hatred of Bruce Springsteen probably inspired me to watch one of the greatest television shows of all time.
Yeah, you'll see.
Exactly.
I saw the last episode. I didn't watch much more than I watched several episodes, but I can't stand this like do, you know.
That's the dude that Springsteen that sounds like that too.
All right, we're 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the episode.
Let's move this train in the other direction.
I can't drink anytime.
Any more of that.
Anytime Christian imitates The Sopranos or Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Anything Jersey related.
Anytime
his EOS webcam utility pops up.
Yeah, bro, I can't, guys.
Dude, I've been so busy I couldn't even fucking fix my camera issues, man.
I got a webcam for like fucking $20 at Target, bro. Like, just go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It'll eventually. I'll have time. No, I don't know when I'm gonna have time.
No, you're never gonna watch it. Don't lie.
If you are still watching Film Villains right now, I don't know what is wrong with your life, but we appreciate you. Thank you. What the hell? This is something. There we go. All right.
Ooh,
what's up, guys?
I actually like that.
Yeah, this works.
Might be the best episode we've ever had.
Yeah, this is actually looks great, guys. I love this vibe.
I feel like
what else you guys
Potter not to show.
Dude, I've been watching some Black Mirror this week, which I guess if we're talking about throwbacks, revisiting some of those are great, man. Classic
first fucking episid where like, is he gonna fuck the fucking pig or is he not gonna fuck the pig? Is it a sheep or a pig?
Would Donald Trump fuck a pig if his country depended on it? I don't want to get political, guys.
There's so many like answers that are all Yeah. How old is the pig?
Well, speaking of Black Mirror, I watched this thing on YouTube about the Terminator, and then there's a guy that wrote for The Outer Limits who said that Cameron stole the idea from him.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he actually sued.
Wow.
He sued James Cameron, the Terminator. I forget what studio put out the Terminator, but he sued them, and they settled actually. And so from there on, from the first Terminator to all of the sequels, he has his name in the credits. He gets a credit as one of the writers.
Wow.
So there is something there.
Yeah. So what I did, if you want to go, you go back and watch The Outer Limits and watch the episode in season 2 called The Soldier. And you'll see it's about 2 soldiers from the future that time travel into the past, present day, and they're fighting. And one guy, it's not that he's a machine, it's just that they teach, they're taking these children from birth and they're formulating them to be machines, like robots for the state.
Yeah.
And so it's that guy against the other Terminator, or the other person who's the other soldier, and they're fighting. And it's a little different. It's not Terminator, but I can see where they can, make that argument.
Wow.
Interesting.
And one of the actors is Michael Biehn, and the other one is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, exactly.
So one of them was O.J. Simpson in the Outer Limits.
Oh yeah, wasn't he up for the Terminator role originally?
Oh. Yeah.
There's 2 rumors to that. There's one rumor where it was like he just had a scheduling conflict. The other rumor is that James Cameron said he could never play a killer.
Yeah, he was too likable. He's too likable.
He was America's,
too wholesome, too innocent, too reasonable and rational.
Yeah.
The glove just doesn't fit, you know? Yeah.
He kept his aggression on the football field and on the football field only, and that's why America loved him.
Yeah. And he died a free man.
Terrible. And he died a free man. Yeah. And I'll just go on the record as an official spokesman of Film Villains. Fuck that guy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Fuck O.J. Simpson, dude.
Our official record looks terrible, Hunter. Say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's an O.J. in here or something. I don't know.
We don't have a reputation yet.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Nobody cares.
What's up, Christian? Did you get your EOS webcam utility figured out?
I'm back. I heard all of the shit you guys were talking. I heard that.
I wish I could put the haha button on you right now.
Yeah. Alex, dude, I keep trying. Alex needs to help with this.
Why are you picking on Alex?
Well, because I have controls, but all I can do is switch the fucking screens. I don't have all.
Guys, is this the last episode of Film Villains? Is this?
No, it's just the worst episode. It's not the last episode.
It's easily the worst so far.
There you go.
Yeah,
one of them has to be. So what are you gonna do?
This is the Halloween 6 of Film Villains. This is the Halloween resurrection of Film Villains.
Resurrection, bro. Resurrection fucking rules, bro. Dangertainment, bro. Dangertainment.
Sure.
Busta Rhymes versus Michael Busta wins, dude. Come on.
That's true, but I'm just leaving a space though, because we'll definitely have a Rob Zombie's Halloween episode of this show.
Yeah,
I'm leaving us a little space to get lower if the next episodes get worse.
There's always the
right
Blumhouse
now we're
version,
at Resurrection.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now I just feel angry.
Oh man.
Christian, take control here.
I think it was Hunter. I think it was you. I think it was you that. I know. I leave for fucking 5 seconds, and you guys are just off. I think it was you that told me that Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, was actually watchable, which I gave up after the first one.
I never, ever said such a thing, Christian.
You never said that?
I would have. I know for a fact.
Maybe the first one.
I never said that either.
No.
Yeah, no, I would never recommend a Rob Zombie Halloween movie, and that's not.
Really?
I mean, no disrespect to Rob Zombie, they're just not my cup of tea.
He should not be making Halloween movies.
I love Rob Zombie as a filmmaker. I think he's an extremely talented director. I just was not particularly fond of his takes on Halloween, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Neither was I.
Yeah.
Let's just give backstory to the most mysterious character of all time. Let's just do that. That'll be fucking cool.
And there you have it.
Yeah. I'm almost worried if I even say one more thing about it, I'll just go on like a 40-minute tangent about Rob Zombie's Halloween movies. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm quite ready to do that yet.
You're gonna Springsteen it like I do, huh?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally start. It's what the equivalent is like. Rob Zombie. Hey, you fucker, like you little fucker, or some terrible swear word, redneck cursing. I don't know.
Oh, what from his movies?
I just thought that he took the Devil's Rejects tone into a Halloween movie.
Oh,
and I wasn't a huge fan of that move at all.
Yeah. Oh, because of the whole redneck parenting of Michael Myers.
Yeah. And the Devil's Rejects was such a great movie, and it's one of my all-time favorites. And House of Thousand Corpses, same way. I'm a huge fan of Lords of Salem. But I just thought that the tone of the Halloween movie felt too similar, and I didn't think that tone was appropriate for Michael Myers.
Right.
Yeah, because
the problem with Rob Zombie is he just never utilizes his wife as an actress. You know what I mean? Like, he should start using her more.
I know.
He needs to give her a meaty role, like one of the lead roles or something,
Or how about like a supporting one-liner role? She'd probably win an Oscar for that.
Yeah. No, to be fair, I think Sherry Moon's
she's great at being
actress.
She is great at being the character from Devil's Rejects and fucking House of a Thousand Corpses. She can do that.
Yeah.
And that's what she can do.
Yeah. I don't know. I think she has a little bit of charm.
Yeah, she does. She does.
I think she's
cool. Yeah, let's make her the lead in every movie ever.
Yeah.
Let's just
yeah.
Making her Michael Myers' mom is a rough one.
Yeah, I don't know. That might have been a miscue.
Yeah.
But then again, no actor can put bad source material. I don't know. The problem with it was the script, not Sherry Moon.
For sure. I kind of haven't watched any of his movies lately, the past 3. Anything worth
31 was super fun.
Yeah.
It was
31 was fun.
It was trash-tastic. Like, you have to turn off your brain. But I was okay with it.
Did anybody see The Munsters?
The Munsters was also enjoyable, but yeah, I watched The Munsters in the wrong setting. And when I say that, I mean I watched it with 2 little kids
in an elementary school. Oh, with
yeah. So like, I want to watch The Munsters again, like properly.
I couldn't get through it. I didn't like it. I hear that they're now remaking it. Now I read that was online that they're making, and it's complete, divorced completely from Rob Zombie or anything, and they're like, oh well, let's make one now and make one.
You know what? Isn't that funny? Like, you give Rob Zombie a franchise, and they have to remake it immediately afterwards.
Oh man, yeah, I guess. I mean, that's happened a few times to him now.
Yeah, he's an auteur that should just stick to his. He's
on tour right now. Actually,
he's on tour.
That's a good place
for him to be. I would, is he an auteur? I don't know.
I've seen Rob Zombie in concert, and it's a fantastic show. So I do recommend that.
Yeah, he's one I need to see.
I'd love to see Rob Zombie tackle somebody else's material. I think that would be a really interesting exercise.
Oh, because he keeps writing. He wrote the Halloweens, and
he's written all of his own scripts, I believe, and
he wrote the Munsters.
So I'd love to see him get his hands on like a really intense script. It could be a horror script. It could be, something that was a little like deeper, and just let him direct it. I think that could be really cool.
It's like in the Munsters, did he have Eddie Munster like grabbing his mom's boobs and shit?
There was some satanic imagery in it, and I was like watching it with my pretty conservative extended family, and yeah.
Louis Munster, a white trash stripper, I assume.
I mean,
yeah.
It's definitely Rob Zombie. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Instead of motherfucker fucking, it's you little dinglebat dingle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Now I kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
See how bad it is.
Yeah.
In the way they shot it too, it had, I don't know if he was trying to give it like a TV feel, but it felt really, really cheap and not good. It was just weird, and it's I don't even know how to explain it. It wasn't like a grindhousey feel or anything. It was just really kind of like, did they shoot this on a camcorder? I don't know.
On that note, I think we need to do some. Let's do some news this week. Let's watch a couple of trailers. Yeah, let's do this. We got Melissa Berrera. She is in a new movie called Your Monster. Apparently, it's a horror comedy love story from writer-director Caroline Lindy. Let's see what this is all about. This trailer just dropped, I think, this week.
Wow, it's like a trailer with a trailer.
Laura Franco.
Do you mind if I just really need a hug right now?
I don't know if I'm.
Oh, I really needed this.
He broke up with me.
And now my life is over.
I know it sucks. Eat some pie.
I'm disgusting.
Sleep. And don't cry. Don't cry.
We've been there, girl.
Hello?
It's a beast.
What's up?
You
got 2 weeks. After that, you're out of here. You pack your bags and get out.
What'd you do last night?
I read. I went over lines.
Play a different song.
But something really weird is happening at home.
So it's right now.
Can we talk about it?
I can't. I gotta go to karate. I love you so much. You two know each other?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
We're together for 5 years and I just messed it all up.
The prick broke up with you when you were in the hospital.
I can't do it. I need time for me.
I could threaten to eat him if that would help. I mean, I could eat him. It would literally take me like 2 seconds.
There's this Halloween party and maybe you'd like to come with me.
Are you asking me out on a date?
No.
Well, I'm not going to leave the house.
Fine.
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 I saw you with her, but for some reason, I still love you, and I don't want you anymore.
He doesn't love you the way you deserve to be loved.
What do you know about how I deserve to be loved? Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Look.
From this angle, I can see your back and your face simultaneously. That's how much I'm looking at you.
I'm a mess.
No, you're not.
I'm a disaster.
Oh.
All right. I don't know. What do you think? It's like there's Beauty and the Beast, Phantom of the Opera, or some shit. What do you think, guys?
I'm not getting in line right now for it. I know that.
Yeah. I don't want to be a negative Nancy, man. It just does. It doesn't look like.
We're called film villains, bro.
It doesn't look like. Yeah. You know, I think it looks great, man. You know.
Yeah, I'm seeing a trend of these though. There's a lot of rom-com horror comedies as of recent. You know, there was the
Lady Frankenstein.
Lisa Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, and then there was like 2 other ones that just came out recently. There was one that they were zombies. So I don't know. It's like a new trend like I see happening as of recent. I don't know.
And that's pretty cool because like there's some tried and true cool romantic comedy horror films. Like one that I watched recently was Once Bitten with Jim Carrey. And that's like a really, really fun horror comedy. And look, this Beauty and the Beast movie looks awesome. It actually does. It looks like it's got really cool makeup. I love Melissa. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. Berrera. Okay, yeah. I love.
There's 2 R's in there.
She's a great actor, and everything I've seen her in, I've been a huge fan of. So I'm sure it's a great movie. I'm just not particularly, that might be one that if somebody put it on and I'm in the room, I'd probably really enjoy it. But I don't know if it would be my first choice.
Yeah. You're not a Beauty and the Beast guy?
I'm more of a Little Mermaid guy myself.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't like a makeup that looks like that. It's human. It's almost Bigfootian, and it's too human-like, but it's still a monstery guy. But they're trying to make him look handsome and have a normal voice. And like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. I would just throw on my Beauty and the Beast VHS tape of the Linda Hamilton TV version.
Yeah,
that'd be the move.
How is that? I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
What's the name of that?
Beauty and the Beast.
I think it's just Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Yeah,
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, because I remember watching. I remember watching that when I was younger.
Oh yeah, I got a few of them on tape. Yo, Christian, throw a couple of those pictures up, man.
From 87 to
Beauty
90.
and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast, Linda Hamilton, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. See, if I was gonna it literally looks exactly
the same thing. That's
that was the first thing I said when I saw the Beast was Ron Perlman. It looks just like that.
Oh
Beast.
yeah, that was Ron Perlman.
Is that Ron Perlman in there?
That's Ron fucking Perlman.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
why it's so fucking good, bro.
Oh, cool. I had no idea.
That was a really big show.
I mean,
that was a great show.
What?
No, it was a big show.
I got some of those Johns on tape for sure.
Hold on, let me pull this up. There we go. Share screen.
Yeah,
there we go.
Beauty and the Beast, bro. Yeah, see, that's what I want to see. You know,
that's not what I want to see. I do not want to look at that. I never want to look at that stupid face. That's the stupidest looking face.
That's exactly what they are going for.
That's just Ron Perlman's face, bro. There's not even any makeup.
Bro, that literally is just young Ron Perlman.
They just put some fur on him.
It's just Ron Perlman with 80s hair, bro. That's
enough of that. I don't want to see that ever. Wait, okay, let me show you one more. Fuck it, just to torture myself.
Honorable mention. Are you pulling up another one?
Let's just see. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, there's this
there's
one
some
over
good
here.
ones. Oh, yeah. That's a glamour shot, bro. Look at that. He looks like he's
he did so many. Oh, look at that one.
That was from their duet album cover right there.
No wonder I didn't watch that shit, dude. I don't remember that at all. Fuck that.
Well,
it's like HBO. You're like Police Academy or that, dude.
Speaking of those kind of comedies, but I think of much better, in my opinion, rom-com is Shaun of the Dead. Like they just put that back in theaters. I would classify that as a rom-com because of the love story there. But
and it's really it's a bromance more even than a romance.
It hits all the chords of good comedy and good horror film.
Yeah,
it's really like the definitive horror comedy. I would say like Shaun of the Dead. Really, what's better horror comedy?
Of the
it is the Goodfellas of horror comedy.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
It owns that genre,
dude. What's up with Monster Squad though, dude?
Shaun of the Dead though. Monster Squad is great. But I would.
Shaun of the Dead's more comedy than Monster Squad. You know, like
Monster Squad's more like
Monster Squad hits more of the Goonies style comedy. This is like comedy.
I don't know. How about Drag Me to Hell?
Shaun of the Dead, bro.
Shaun of the Dead.
Evil Dead 2 is the Evil Dead 2. I think could
Evil Dead 2. Yeah,
could be one that maybe could compete with it. But
Drunk Zombies. Drunk
Zombies.
Sure.
Who directed that one again?
Some guy, Alex Napawaki.
Some young guy,
maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't trust him, but it's definitely streaming on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after all these shameless self plugs, let's do some more. We have another one called Haunt Season. Here, let me share this one with you guys. Oh, you son of a bitch! I traded down. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this is all about.
Whoa.
A few hours.
This is Matilda. It's their first time at a haunted house.
We're just a bunch of theater kids who never grew up and got real jobs.
It's fake. It's only fake if you don't believe it.
It's all fantasy, right?
This is all part-time and seasonal, so sometimes people just disappear.
So what's your thing?
I'm either gonna chase people around with a fake chainsaw, I'm gonna chase around with a real one.
Oh.
Tonight, we give the people what they want. And what they want is blood.
They want guts. They want clowns with chainsaws.
Oh, come to the right place.
Yeah, this looks intense.
Haunt Season, October 8th. Okay, coming out in a few weeks, huh? Yeah, that actually, cool. I like the color of that. The colors.
Yeah.
It feels like it might be a fun Halloween movie, and you know, low budget, and maybe it's good. Let's hope.
Hey, man,
what's the mid-budget? There was some good design there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. It gives me those vibes of what's that old carnival haunted house horror movie?
It's something in LLC.
No, old school 80s one.
Funhouse.
Oh, Funhouse.
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 Funhouse. Yeah. It's like has some of that in there. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, definitely design-wise.
Somebody answer. I'm fucking typing shit.
And Jonathan is standing on a ledge, just hanging out there waiting for us.
Making shit up.
Yeah. I'm here for you, Jonathan, even though I'm trying to run the show as well at the same time. There's another movie trailer I just saw, Frankie Frico by the guy, and it's directed by Steven Kostanski. So he directed Psycho Gorman, who Hunter, you brought up
last movie. Psycho Gorman is great.
Yeah, Father's Day, The Void. He's in that group. I think that group of guys like broke up. They were all special effects guys, and they were making movies together. Whatever they were called, Astron 6, I think. Astron 6.
Yeah.
And this is called Frankie Frico, and I'm like, holy fuck! Somebody's given this fucking guy money to make this crazy fucking wild shit. Let's check it out.
I have seen the trailer for this.
Oh, you have? Okay, yeah. Let's show it to these other knuckleheads.
Connor had it all. The perfect job, man.
Hey.
The perfect girl.
You look like a movie star.
Which one?
Gary Busey.
The perfect life.
You know anything about this Frankie Frico guy? He's like a little gremlin that likes to party.
You shouldn't pull numbers like that.
Until one day, things got Frico.
Hello.
This is Frankie.
Ready? Are you ready?
Ready for what?
To party, my man.
Yes, I'm ready to party.
Here we
Oh my God.
We're here to help you loosen up. We're gonna party hard, and then we'll be on our way. Time to get Frico!
Shamadoo.
Listen, you little freaks.
Oh.
I'm gonna make you
Hey!
Is everything all right? You sound stressed.
Oh no.
Don't pick it up! Frankie! What is going on? They found us, You can't escape me!
Wow.
When the world is in peril.
Where are we?
No more games, Frankie. No one runs from me. You're mine.
Don't be a hero.
This is bad.
I believe in you.
Let's boogie.
Be a freako.
He's got a little freako.
Frankie Freako.
President Munch needs a new concubine.
He's a keeper. Oh.
Oh, theaters October 4th. Coming out now.
Oh,
all right, in
wow.
a few weeks.
That looks far out, dude.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, you should have played that trailer last month when you were doing the Goonies and everything.
Yeah, the
Ghoulies.
Yeah.
Ghoulies, yeah. What did I say? Goonies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goonies. Losing my mind.
Dude, I'm actually gonna check that one out for real because like I said, that Psycho Gorman is fantastic. So that's worth checking out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
It's just wild to see that there's this ridiculous. I mean, that is not even fucking Ghoulies. I mean, okay, so the special effects maybe are up there. Like, let's say coming from the 80s, but it looks way cheesier than. Well, I mean, Ghoulies look pretty cheesy, but
looks like fucking Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, like Garbage Pail Kids. More like that. And that was a big studio film too.
And the thing is, though, it seems like it's a very intentional choice by the filmmakers to give it that vintage, like old school feel.
Yes.
So, like, while it looks kind of like cheesy, like I imagine that when you watch it, it's going to be like really polished, like in that world. You know what I mean?
It's very intentional.
Yeah. Psycho Gorman's kind of the same way, where it's like the shit that you're seeing, you're just like, what the hell am I watching? But it's but it's all works in the world that they create.
Cool. Well, and we did not have anyone that commented on our last episode to win the giveaways.
That's okay.
No, that's okay. That's okay, everybody.
Never happened before.
It's okay.
You know, and I maybe we'll do it again this episode. What do you guys think? Should we try again this episode?
You know, I think we should.
Because I have one pair of socks that I need to still send out to the last guy who actually won. But we have.
Yeah. You got to send those out, bro.
You know what? Should we just frame these socks? I can cut them up into 4s and we just frame them for ourselves because nobody wants them. Name your favorite 80s little creature feature in the comments, and I'll send you this pair of awesome. Maybe just nobody wants them. Maybe so.
I think they're afraid. We'll
pick a winner. Yeah, I think they're afraid, man. Man, okay.
I'd be afraid of getting socks from you too.
And listen in till the end of the episode. I'll be giving away another My Favorite Horror Movie Part 3. So if somebody wants to fucking to comment below.
Literally, all you have to do is comment.
Put your favorite horror movie in the comments below, and we'll draw one person. If you might even be the only person. That
if anything,
put
just
down
comment anything.
Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and get yourself some socks.
Drop a.
You didn't send wasn't there? There was one comment. Somebody wanted something that one time.
Yeah, that was that one time, but they never sent me their address. So, but then the
smart person, to be honest,
very smart person. That was the Skeletor songs. They were like, you know what? Oh fuck, what did I win?
Not worth.
So,
they're like,
no, it was this book.
It's got too real. Got too real for them.
Yeah,
yeah.
Man, I don't know. It's a like a 20-cent value of this book. But it's our book, so we made it. What else? I know there's other shit I need to fucking say, but I didn't write anything down. So
that's okay.
I'll click on some buttons and see what happens.
Oh, what up?
Oh, there's Alex. Oh, and there's Hunter.
But
let's start with Alex.
Switch Up Day.
Yo, today
we're
is
not doing
so,
Alex's. We didn't mention that.
Yeah, it's Hunter.
Alex,
why have we not mentioned that today?
No, we mentioned it last week, but Alex, your movie just happens to be
wait.
Mixing in. Yeah, hold on.
No, let's.
Oh God damn it!
Man.
And I'm frozen.
The whole point of this episode was the wacky fucking mix-up episode.
Yeah, let's
we've not been pushing that the whole fucking time.
Oh, wait, why do you have Rock and Roll High School then?
Yeah, hold on.
Because I'm talking about Discs of fucking Darkness, bro, and it's a
that's right. Tell
dude,
Alex.
Dude, this show is trash.
I think this is going to be the best show we ever had.
I'm glad you guys
keep all of this. Keep all of this so that people know you do not fucking edit this out. They must see the seething that I have right now.
They got to experience it because we're.
No, I thought you were talking about the movie, dude. I'm fucking.
Hunter's doing hunts on film. No, I heard Discs of Darkness, and I'm just trying to do a disc that's fucking movie related because we're called film villains. So that's what's going on over here.
Yeah. So, sorry. We didn't have a proper amount of prep time, obviously, for this episode.
We only had a week.
No. But with that said, we decided what would be fun on Film Villains today.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do Giallo, dude. Guys, I have fucking been nonstop this week. I can't even.
It's okay, bro.
I've been trying to even prep for next episode.
It's okay, dude.
You're worried about next episode.
Hunter, are you ready? Take it away.
All right.
Here we go. Hey, everybody.
Oh,
so today...
But you're not Hunter. You're Jonathan.
Yeah. Or guest host Jonathan. So,
Christian, do you want to tell them why we switched, or did we get that already on this episode?
How about you tell? How you could tell them?
Want me to go into it?
You tell
them. Some of us were itching to do some other segments and put in some other things and talk about some memorabilia they have, and so we decided, hey, let's flip-flop, switch sides. Do everything.
The great segment swap of 2024.
This is
what it is.
This is huge.
So
unprecedented.
Now I picked out one of the only few VHSs I own still. I used to have a lot. Got rid of them like an idiot when everybody was getting rid of their VHS. And so, I want to talk about Body Double. Body Double. Ironically, it is kind of a giallo. I mean, I know, Christian, you might be doing some giallo stuff a little later, but it has that vibe. It has that feel. It's a Brian De Palma movie. Also crosses over into, kind of gives you a, Brian De Palma's always been kind of, I guess, picked apart, saying that he rips off a lot of people in terms of like Hitchcock and maybe some Italian giallo type stuff. But he truly has a style of his own. I think he's one of the best auteurs that we've seen. Body Double is a really, really strange movie. It's a crazy movie. It's kind of a hardcore movie for 1984. Even though there was a lot of hardcore, crazy R-rated stuff coming out, this one is in the mainstream, and I think it struck a chord with people. And it was talking about horror movies, and it was talking about an actor that's trying to be an actor in Hollywood, and he kind of dives into this weird, what do you call it, Jimmy Stewart kind of situation with what's the Hitchcock movie where he's Rear Window.
Rear Window, yeah.
Yeah, and he's basically spying on a neighbor, and then he thinks he sees a murder happening, and then he takes it upon himself to try to figure out what's going on, who's getting murdered, or who's stalking this woman. It's a great movie. It's got Melanie Griffith. It's got this guy who looks like Bill Maher. Every time I was watching this movie, I always thought, is that Bill Maher?
No, he's the dude from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. He was the
doctor,
the psychologist.
Yeah,
Heather Langenkamp's kind of love interest.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then, love interest.
It's one of those things where it's like it has like, I think with Melanie Griffith character. She's supposed to be like this porn star, and so he's going into all these different areas of Hollywood and maybe seedy parts and crazy stuff and all these different kind of environments, and it's all in Beverly Hills. There's a lot of Black Glove, Giallo kind of stuff going on. Yeah, it's been a while since I've revisited it, but it's quite fascinating. I think it's one of those 80s horror movies that you just kind of don't know what to make of it. But yeah, this copy that I have, it's a little banged up. It's not as nice as Hunter's VHS copy.
Yes, dude, I'm in solidarity with you, man. I pulled out my copy of Body Double.
There you go.
Nice.
And believe it or not, I didn't realize De Palma made this movie, and I have not seen Body Double.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna definitely throw this bad boy on because I'm a huge Rear Window fan, and I love that plot device. So like,
yeah, do you like
really cool. And I love De Palma. Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, there you go. And also, if you like Rear Window and Vertigo, do you like Vertigo? It has this weird kind of Vertigo feel to it as well. He's you know, out in Vertigo, he's kind of following these women around. He's supposed to be investigating. He has this kind of same thing where there's a lot of following, a lot of walking, and so it's weird. It's a very weird, strange movie, but I don't know. I love it. Also, who's in this, who I forgot, is Barbara Crampton, who I think Christian, you know Barbara Crampton.
Yeah, I know Barbara.
Yeah, so, you know, definitely, you know, some of the horror family is in this. But yeah, man, really cool movie. It's got a lot of influences in it. It's classic De Palma, classic camera angles, you know, his style of shooting. So yeah.
I will say too, on a VHS level, it's tough to find horror movies in the wild because they get snatched up first. But for some reason, Body Double, they must have made a gazillion copies of this movie, because it is one of the few like horror movies that you'll see like on a quasi regular basis. So if you're at a Goodwill, grab a copy of Body Double for $1, man, and watch a cool
Body Double.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's called Body Double and you guys like swap segments and you're both holding up the movie, there's like a whole thing going on right here.
Nice, Jonathan. Way to run with that VHS home video, man. I love it.
Where was this film? Because we need to. That should be our Airbnb that we film the Film Villains episodes
that's
from.
Fucking titties.
What
right?
is that?
That looks like it's
is that our new secret lair?
Look at that! What is that?
Wow,
that's fucking nuts.
Wow,
look at that.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool, bro.
Is that that's not like that one that place in LA, is it? That's at the top of I'm pretty sure that this house is very, very famous. Is anybody looking that up?
Yeah, it is. It's trying to see
because that looks
what
like
else
LA
shot
right there. Yeah, it's like right up not Cahuenga, but you know, just right above Hollywood Boulevard and Franklin and all that on the west side of the 101 near the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, and then there's, you know, it's all about you can't believe what you see. I mean, they literally have a scene in the very beginning of the movie where he's an actor, and I think they're using a body double in a murder scene in a horror movie, and so there's a lot of like depictions of like, you know, is this real? Is this not? You know, has that kind of vibe to it. It's really great,
dude. It looks fucking cool.
The house
I'm gonna throw it on.
The house is called the Chemosphere. It is 77, 76 Torreyson Drive in Los Angeles. So it's on it's facing the San Fernando Valley, and there it is. It's still there. So yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Vertigo and similarities like that, the main character, if I remember correctly, he doesn't have vertigo. Obviously, he has he's like claustrophobic, and he's an actor. And they are like I think in the very beginning, he gets fired because he's supposed to be Dracula, and they put him in the coffin, and he freaks out, and he can't act, and he just freaks out. So he has a fear of being buried alive and stuff like that. That all plays into all of the movie and situations he's in, if he gets in tight quarters and stuff like that.
Dude, it looks creepy.
The fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Dude, I gotta check this one out, man.
Yeah, there's like a dude with
that's the vampire, the horror movie vampire he's supposed to be playing.
Oh, that's him. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow. He's like an 80s punk rock vampire. That gets
yeah.
Dude, that's dope.
Oh, there's Barbara Crampton. Oh, hey Barbara, what's up? Man, she still looks the same. It's insane.
Yeah, she hasn't aged at all.
Hell yeah.
So, man, check out Body Double.
A very LA
Body Double, baby.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
I was looking at Brian De Palma's IMDb, and it looks like he's directed a bunch of Bruce Springsteen music videos.
I bet he did. Did he?
I'm not even kidding. Yeah, he totally did.
Did he do Dancing in the Dark?
No, I didn't look specifics, but there were several. Oh my gosh.
I bet he did I'm on Fire, because that's the only good Bruce Springsteen song. Ooh, I'm on fire.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. Let's see. Oh, so I think it's time for a terrible segue into Alex's wonderful segment for my usual segment.
Anything, or are we just going?
Alex's Discs of Darkness.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're so prepared.
We need a producer, don't we?
Yeah, we're 4 fucking producers, dude. Like,
if you are watching this show right now, God bless you.
Yeah. If you're watching this show,
people like a car crash, dude. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Props, man. If you're watching it, share it. I mean, that's what I mean. Am I going too far?
Just way too far.
Yeah. You're
so today,
not too strong. Okay.
TMI, you're sharing too much, man.
My bad. Don't share it.
TMI.
Alex's Discs of Darkness.
Yes, Alex.
So, I decided by having Discs of Darkness that I would talk about some music that is film related to see what that's about, since we're called Film Villains, and it's a movie podcast.
Little jabs.
Oh no, that was an uppercut, bro. But
Discs of Darkness, dude.
Where are we at? This is the soundtrack to Rock and Roll High School. One day I will do a deeper dive on the movie itself in Punks on Film. But I just had a birthday, and my sister got me this. She showed me the movie when I was quite young, and definitely part of the reason I turned out a punk rocker. Look at how sexy this is.
Oh, that's nice.
Flame, orange.
Yeah, that's nice.
Sire Records.
Meow.
So,
Meow cat.
To those who have not seen Rock and Roll High School, it stars the Ramones. It's all about this girl trying to get the Ramones to come to her school and play. And it fucking happens. This soundtrack is fucking fire. It's like hot. I can barely even fucking hold this. It's so it rocks so fucking hard. So obviously it features the Ramones. We have Rock and Roll High School, the song, and I Want You Around, both remixed by Phil Spector exclusively for this soundtrack. Sexy. We have the Ramones with the Paley brothers doing a cover of Richie Valens' Come On, Let's Go. That fucking is way better than the original. No offense, Richie Valens, but this thing fucking rocks. There's a live medley of the Ramones that took place at the Roxy, where they play Blitzkrieg Bop, Teenage Lobotomy, California Sun, Pinhead, and She's the One. Just fucking boom, 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 boom. It's all fucking one track. It's so fucking awesome.
Wow.
So It Goes by Nick Lowe, and Ack is a fan of this person. Energy Fools the Musician by Brian Eno is the final track of side A.
Shit, I didn't know that was even on there. Holy shit.
So good. The We switched to side 2. For those who are not into records, you have to physically turn this fucking thing over to keep listening. It starts with the only dud on the whole soundtrack. It is PJ Souls singing Rock and Roll High School.
Oh,
and PJ Souls, I fucking love you.
Yeah.
And fucking Halloween. See anything you like? I do, PJ Souls, but I didn't hear anything that I liked here. Joey Ramone already sings Rock and Roll High School on here. You do not need to sing Rock and Roll fucking High School on the same version of the fucking song.
Wait, was it included in the movie? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like there's a gym scene where she's like doing it with all the high school gym, and she's singing. Because in the movie, she's trying to get her song to the Ramones. Like in the movie, she wrote Rock and Roll High School and wants them to sing it. So the first time we hear it, it's her singing it, and later we get to hear Joey fucking Ramone sing it, and it's just way better. But that is on here. We've got Devo with Comeback Joni, which I know is definitely an act hit.
Yeah.
Teenage Depression by Eddie and the Hot Rods. Smoking in the Boys' Room. School Days by Chuck Berry before he's semi-canceled or whatever the fuck. A Dream Goes On Forever by Tom Rundgren. And Just for Hunter. They did this in 1978 or whatever. But 79, but Just for Hunter, it ends with School's Out by Alice fucking Cooper.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Because do they explode the school in this movie? Yes, they explode the fucking school in this
And
movie.
if you're going to blow up your school, you got to be blasting some Alice Cooper.
Need some Alice fucking Cooper.
Hell yeah.
This thing fucks from start to fucking finish, minus that PJ. What's crazy with the PJ Soul, like, it's fine that you have the PJ Soul song, but there's music that is in the movie that, like, the MC5 fucking High School is not on the soundtrack and it's in the movie. You decided to have PJ Souls instead of fucking MC5 High School. You decided to have that instead of the Ramone. There's some Fleetwood Mac, there's some Paul McCartney, there's Rock and Roll by Velvet Underground that did not make it on the soundtrack. There's 100 other Ramone songs that didn't make it on the soundtrack. Sheena's a Punk Rocker plays a big role in the film. The I Want Something to Do comes out in it. It's so fucking cool. Their cover of Do You Want to Dance by Bobby Freeman, but I believe it's even better than the original is in here. But if you're not familiar with the Ramones, they started fucking punk rock. We would not have the pop culture we have. We would not have the music we had if it wasn't for these 4 fucking dudes from Queens that could barely play music. And because they could barely play music, we got something new for a change. And without the Ramones, maybe we don't have indie horror. Maybe we don't have indie films the way we do. Like, I don't fucking know. These guys let you know that you could just go out and fucking make something happen. This is a Roger Corman flick, the king of fucking B movies, C movies, D movies. I don't know.
Well,
you guys have all seen this, right?
He started that punk rock shit in the fucking 50s, you know?
True.
So, at least for movies.
Yeah, like, we've got $1,000. Let's just make a fucking movie. Let's make 100 of them for $1,000 and see what hits.
And he was always in touch with like the underground kid scene, you know, even from The Trip and onto this movie. It like just fucking amazing stuff. He was always finding these little niches and motorcycle culture and just making huge hits with just little movies.
And this was directed and story by Alan Arkush, but the story is also by Joe Dante, if you guys didn't fucking know that.
Yeah.
But that is why this movie slaps. But, you know, there's no score in this film. It is just rock and roll and fucking punk rock as far as the ears can see. And I love it.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Oh, yeah.
Probably about 50.
I got to see that one, dude.
Yeah.
You've never seen Rock and Roll High School?
I know, dude.
I don't say shame often on here, but shame, Hunter.
Shame. I know, dude. I definitely don't have it on tape. I wish I did.
Oh, you're going to seek it now that you know about it. But
oh yeah, dude,
it's a lot of fun. What?
Oh,
yeah. I'm about 15 years. I think it was probably 15 years ago. Here in LA, there's a group called the Cinespia, and they have a movie night during the summer, or many movie nights during the summer at the local Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and you can go watch a movie where they project the movie onto the wall of one of the mausoleums, and you're not sitting on the graves, you're sitting on a big patch of open grass, but they just throw fucking basically parties, and it's awesome. And so when Johnny Ramone died, maybe a year or so after he died, and that's where he is, his body is. So if you wanted to pay tribute to him, there's an amazing amazing tombstone that like this giant statue.
It's bust.
Yeah, it's probably
with the guitar and everything.
Yeah, with the guitar, and I think Henry Rollins and a few other rock and rollers paid for it to make sure that he was paid proper tribute. But so right next to his tombstone is right where you could watch these movies, and so they played Rock and Roll High School, and they played a never before seen 1977 Ramones concert that was, 20 minutes as they usually were at I think somewhere on the Sunset Strip, like Troubadour or Whiskey or something. And when you see a show, like when you see a concert that they have, when you see a movie there, they have huge speakers. So so it was just fucking hearing this massive wall of sound out of these huge speakers. And it was just like, oh man, it was amazing. Almost like you were hearing the actual sound of the fucking band, and it was a great experience. I don't know if they ever released that, but that concert. But
I missed that one, but I have gone to the Johnny Ramone. They have one every year now. That's Johnny Ramone tribute, and they'll show something. I've seen Rock and Roll High School with like Bride of Frankenstein. They'll get like Ramone style fucking movies. But they had Billy Idol came out and sang this year and did a set with like Tim Armstrong from Rancid.
Oh, cool.
And also, Dee Ramone is buried at Hollywood Forever as well. He does not have the guitar playing statue, but he does have a tombstone that is covered right now in ladies' kiss marks all over it, and there's probably a bottle of whiskey someone put there and a pack of cigarettes. And it was actually really cool, real quick. Side note, during the pandemic, Pleasant Gayman and Coyote Shivers started going to Dee Dee Ramone's grave every single day, and they would feed the ducks of Hollywood Forever there. And now, every day at a certain time, all the ducks just go to Dee Dee Ramone's grave and have a little party every single day.
Oh, that's cool.
Fucking awesome.
Oh, cool.
Oh, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, so you know Coyote Shivers then, huh?
I mean, if you play rock and roll in Hollywood or spend time at dive bars in Hollywood, Coyote and Pleasant. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't miss that guy. Well, I don't know. Well, back when I was partying hard and on the streets of Hollywood, yeah, for sure, made it over to his spot. Cool.
Coyote Shivers, most famous as being the guitar player dude from Empire Records that plays Sugar High with fucking Renee Zellweger on the roof.
Oh, word, hell yeah,
yeah,
nice.
Cool.
I love Empire Records.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, excellent.
Wow.
I think it's
good segue into Axe Giallos of preparedness.
No, yeah, zero preparedness.
Oh man,
Axe been writing a script all week and preparing auditions and scheduling actors and that kind of shit. I did not watch a goddamn thing. I haven't thought about a goddamn thing. And I if I'm gonna do a Giallo movie, I need to actually revisit the movie so I can watch it in detail a little more.
What's your favorite Giallo?
That's it.
Oh,
that's all
yeah, well, that would be Deep Red. Deep Red.
Yeah.
And how would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
7.
And how does it make you feel when you watch it?
Like
good, bad, or neutral?
Goblin-y.
Goblin.
He's a
and what do you think of the soundtrack?
Yeah, so tell us about Goblin.
Yes, yeah. No, I'm telling you guys, dude, I'm not gonna have anything interesting to say.
We're getting something out of you. This is interesting as fuck, bro.
Just Goblin in general. There's people watching that don't know who Goblin is.
Yeah, well, Goblin is hold on a second. Hey, it's me. I'm here. I'm here to not talk about Giallo right now because I have not been preparing my brain at all. even though we just talked about it. So, but yeah, I don't know. I would probably say it's deep red. So
I thought you were going to tell us about the band.
Oh wow,
this is good. This is.
What is happening?
What is happening? Man? This episode has gone off the rails so many fucking times. Dude. But it's cool. I'm gonna talk about Alex's Punks on Film. Yeah, man. So I'm doing Punks on Film today, and I wanted to shout out an indie filmmaker. This is not somebody that I know personally. This is not somebody that I've interacted with aside from an occasional liking of a post. But he's like this punk dude who makes these like DIY like solo horror movies or like trippy far out movies that are super, super wild. His name is Chris Magennis. And he just released his second movie. His first one came out, I think, in 2023. But his latest one is called Aren't I Special? And his first one is called Art House Loser. And they are both like these really like weird indie punk fucking movies that like I really, really fucking dug. So yeah, this is the trailer for Art House Loser. And literally it looks like he shoots these almost all entirely solo. And I just love the vibe and I love that mentality. And you can watch both of them for free on his sites, aren'tIspecial.com and arthouseloser.com. And how punk rock is that to just like make your movie and just put it for free online too? Like, I just think that that's a really cool vibe.
Fuck
so
yeah.
Like, yeah, homie has some cool stuff. So that's my thing. And his movies are very much, the first one is very much like a kind of a Twilight Zone, and the second one is more of like a sci-fi, like existential vibe. Like, and they're both they both have really crazy visuals and really bizarre characters and gore. And
wait, but is he playing all the characters, or is he have actors?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like it's a one-man show. Like his girlfriend, or I don't know the nature of their relationship, forgive me, but he does have a partner that I think helps, or that maybe, you know, is involved, I'm sure, but it looks like for the most part it's just Chris. And forgive me if I'm wrong, Chris, if I said any of that wrong.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if we
let us know in the comments if I just said everything wrong. But yeah, this is
more.
But he definitely, I just wanted to shout him out because he's got this punk rock vibe. Both movies have musical elements where he like is kind of music video singing punk songs, and they all have like pretty heavy soundtracks. Alex, forgive me, I don't know any of the bands that he features in the movies, but yeah, dude, just like punk rock filmmaking, and like that's what I respect about it, and that's why I think it's kind of cool. But
fucking speechless. I was out here with my.
Oh shit! Here, hold on.
Yeah.
We'll play a little.
Like these shit, yeah. So you can watch the whole movie on these sites.
Have we talked about his Sideburn game yet? Holy shit!
Sideburn game is strong, dude. Yeah, for real.
And these are full feature length.
They're like each 40 to 50 minutes, which is like also punk rock to me. Like,
yeah, I like that.
In and out.
Yeah, it's like they just have a really cool vibe, and there's a lot of really intense visuals, especially in this one. The first one is, I would say, more horror, but this one is like super spacey, bro. But I don't know if you can get the volume up, Christian. But
oh yeah.
But like,
that's cool.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's just like, yeah, it's just cool shit, man. It's just like really
Okay, this just happened.
filmmaking.
I'm fucking speechless. I was out here with my neighbor. He was standing right there. We were smoking cigarettes. Now remember this. When we were smoking the cigarettes, when we blew the smoke out of our mouth, it immediately went that way. Not that way, not up, not down, to the left. So we're sitting here smoking cigarettes, and then all of a sudden, coming down this fucking sidewalk is a bubble the size of baseball. This bubble is just floating down. There's no other bubbles around. There's no kids. There's nothing. It's just one singular fucking bubble. So this bubble comes all the way down to about right here, right in the grass area-ish. So then I walk down to right here, to where I'm standing. Now the bubble starts to move towards my face, and it comes and it just kind of looks at me and then proceeds to keep floating up and then goes up to my neighbor who's standing right there. Kind of goes around him. Then this bubble starts floating back up against the fucking wind, a bubble against the wind. Back up. It goes next to the gutter and against the wall, goes up the fucking wall, around the gutter, and then disappears onto the ceiling. That's not everything. So then I'm like, holy shit. Then all of a sudden, this tic-tac looking silver tic-tac, like 2 feet, and like a giant football, like a giant fucking silver football, starts floating off the fucking roof. It goes behind that tree and then just disappears. Like, what the fuck just happened? That's the most insane shit ever. Aren't I special?
Dude, yeah, that's like
So
like the
fucking
intro. Like,
down.
dude. Yeah, so it's just really cool stuff, and I don't want to spoil any of the movie, but Christian, just jump and just keep it at muted or whatever, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah,
3240 in that.
3240.
Yeah, and you can see just kind of like the weird visuals that he puts together, and it's all like, it's pretty inspiring from like a no budget filmmaking perspective, where it's like, just run out there, dude, and make some cool art. So shout out to you, Chris Magennis, in New Jersey Horror, for, oh yeah, this is like part of the, you know what I mean? Like, it's just some wild shit, dude. Put the volume on real quick if you don't mind, Christian.
Yeah.
I shot him in the face 12 motherfucking times. 1 bullet for each ear around the sun. He ruined for me. Fuck your face, fuck your face, fuck your face, fuck your face.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, man.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Like I said, shout out Chris Magennis, man. Really cool work, dude. Keep it coming, man. It's really cool shit, man, for real.
Yeah, and you don't know this guy, huh?
No, I don't. I just know him. We follow each other on Instagram or whatever. So I watched his first short film when it came out and really liked it. I actually like really enjoyed it. It's definitely more of like a horror, like kind of dude self-destructing in the woods. This one is a little grander in scope. But yeah, they're both fucking weird, far out movies though, man. Like and it gave me that Punks on Film vibe. So when we said we were gonna switch segments, I was like, yo, this shit is like a punk vibe doing it right now. So props to him.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, it's all about that spirit. I mean, you've done a lot of especially you, Hunter, you've done a lot of movies just on your own with that spirit of like, just grab a camera, grab your friends, get a good script together and just start filming something. Like, you know, kind of tell me about like the necessities of doing that.
Well, I think that it's honestly like a game, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, where it's like almost a game of will, like where if you want to make a movie and you're not going to take no for an answer, like you will figure out a way to make that movie. And that doesn't necessarily, that doesn't mean it's going to be, Schindler's List every time, but you can get it from A to Z. So like my first movie I shot on an iPhone that Alex and Christian worked on. So it's like,
yeah,
and a dude like Chris Magennis, where you watch his films and you can tell that it's him and just doing his fucking thing, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like just props to everybody that just does their thing. Sorry, I am rambling big time.
No, yeah, that's
but yeah, it's like if there's a will, there's a way, and you don't need $1 million to make a movie. You can do it any way that you want. And the best way to become a better filmmaker is to just make a movie. Like it's like any other skill. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. The more confident you're going to get at it.
Wait, so that's why I'm not good at sex.
Yeah, you have to actually have it every once in a while. Like you need to, the more you do it, Christian, the easier it gets. The less scary it becomes. Hang in there, little guy.
Oh, thanks, pal.
It's okay, Christian. I know it's a lot to look at first, but
yeah. Boobies. I just can't get past that stage,
I've done short films with Hunter where you said just get a camera and a good script and people and go do it. And it's like I've done stuff with Hunter where it's like, okay, we have an iPhone, we have not really actors, and we have no script. And we're just fucking filming something that day.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, I got one light panel I can bring. Yeah.
That short corpse we did is fucking great.
Dude, Corpse is gnarly.
No idea.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh,
it's on DVD, bro.
It was one of those 60 Seconds to Die movies. It goes fucking hard, dude.
Oh, we need to put it on, awesome. Man. Let's do it. We gotta check it out.
That definitely reminds me of some of the Just Scare Me's where I didn't have any actors. I had nothing but like you said, just had the phone. So I made a movie about a doppelganger, someone trying to kill me. And I shot it, and you get creative, you use different angles. And I killed myself, so to speak. The other me killed me, and then I threw myself in the back of the trunk and drove off.
Is that the one with your van?
Yeah.
I think I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, you work with what you have. But even like what you're saying, your first movie, I did the same thing, man. I think in early 2000s, I was in college, and I just rented out the camera at the media center and just stole it for the whole week. And I was just started making up a script as I was going. And then I wanted to have sound effects, so I bought melons from the grocery store.
Nice.
It was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I had my dorm room front door open in the hall because I didn't want to make a big mess in my room. So I'm stabbing different melons to get the right sound, and people coming out like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What were you doing to the melons?
This is how you're gonna get better at sex, Ak.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah. Can you teach me, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Oh man, you can send your melons to Christian Ackerman, P.O. Box, Film Villains 149.
There you go. No, man, it's like
69.
Dude, on my latest movie, Terabella, dude, I had a whole watermelon Foley session, dude, where I just sat in my girlfriend's kitchen with a watermelon and a couple tools and a little microphone and just that watermelon
and just humped it
and just had my way with that watermelon, bro. And I got that thing singing, bro.
How'd you penetrate the skin? That's the question,
Oh, well, you have to be. Listen, you need to just. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Never mind. I forgot this is going on the internet.
The fun part of those early movies is convincing your friends to do things that or get in the film and do some weird stuff. I had some friends that I convinced to lay on railroad tracks for the shot.
While the train's
I had a girl like,
oh, dude, wow,
convinced her to
that
come
just
off
hit.
of the bed with a knife, and there was one time I was like, it's no sweat. You're just we have the camera down here. You're gonna jump off the bed and just act like you're gonna stab the camera. I said, I'll show you to make sure that you won't get hurt. As soon as I did it, the way I landed, I hyperextended my arm.
Oh, shut
and
up.
it went back. But I held it in, and I said, "See, no problem." And walked down the corner, and I was just like, I was about to cry.
Oh my gosh, dude. Hey, but you made it happen, bro.
I made it happen. I wouldn't put my actors in danger nowadays, but back then, I didn't know any better.
Has anyone ever like led by example? Let's say you have to have an actor in hardly any clothes, and then you're like, okay, I'll take my jacket off.
Well, no, you're not supposed to do.
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying like in hardly. I said hardly any clothes, but I'm saying, did you like you were all warm and it's a winter scene, and you're like, your actor is 100 pounds and she's tired. I mean, she's super like scared.
Yeah.
Cold as shit. You're like, all right, fuck it, or whatever. Like, oh, I'll get in the water. It's 20 degrees in that water. I'll get in that water. Have any of you guys done that before?
Oh yeah, of course. Like solidarity is important. I wouldn't say I do it every time. But no, like if an actor's going in a pool, chances are I'm going in that pool at some point. On Sawed Off, I did not do that because it was really cold. So I was in my 7 layers, and my poor actors were running through the woods in 28-degree Wisconsin weather.
Wow.
In their underwear.
But your actors were also your partners in the movie. It wasn't you hired them.
Well, we hired a couple. But,
a couple of them. Okay.
Yeah, but no, but I think that is also like I definitely have done that with stunt weapons before. Like I remember there was one. I'm team safety all the way. Like I never want to ask anyone to do anything that they're not comfortable with. I did have one where somebody wasn't totally comfortable with the prop knife that we were using, so I demonstrated it on myself, and then they were like, "Oh, it's cool." So
yeah.
Well,
that would have been a better story if your hand got stabbed or something.
No.
That's how I got my second circumcision.
And that's how I circumcised myself. And that, at the end of the day, they didn't have a problem with the prop knife. It was more the fact that I circumcised myself on set that really got them to not want to do the scene. But yeah.
Yeah, so,
we went off the rails again.
No. We this is good.
I mean,
I'm always going to lead us into sex shit.
In Black Devil Doll, when we had the car wash scene, I got out there and helped wash that car, and shorts, so
there you go.
Dude, I directed B-roll of that. Wait, is that in the film?
You know what happened? We were, this is like we're saying, this is like no budget films. You're just doing it. So we're in a neighborhood, and there were about 2 cars, 1 truck, 1 van that kept circling the block. And then finally the guy drives by and he pulls up just a point and shoot. It's like snap, 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 and then drives off.
Nice.
Right in the middle of our scene. I was like, this is getting weird now. I think we need to take this party inside.
Yeah, you got paparazzi showing up.
Yeah.
What would you guys tell people that are still stifled by the fact that they're maybe overwhelmed by the fact that they are worried that they're not going to make a good enough film, and they don't have the money, they don't have the resources.
Bro. I would say when I watch my first film or some of my early short films, and I love them all dearly for their own reasons, but fuck, man, I wish I could redo them all. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could go back and refix that and do that better, and should have changed that. So I don't put too much stock into like worrying if it's going to be good or not, that's probably a bad take. But
I think you just terrified them out of it, bro.
I make the movie I want to make. I make the movie I want to make, and I trust that there are enough weirdos like me that want to see the kind of movie that I want to make. So I would say that if you can just make the movie that not only that you want to make, but that you can make. You know, if I understand everyone has big ideas. Oh, I want to do an epic Western, or oh, I want to do a huge sci-fi movie. But you can work your way up to that. Maybe start with a really small scale sci-fi movie that takes place in one apartment complex, or start with a horror movie that's one actor, 2 actors, and get creative. Like, you can do it for relatively cheap nowadays if you just have a few people or enough drive yourself, or a few people that have a similar drive, and you can make that movie, dude. Like, there's no one in there's the main person in your way is yourself. And so if you want to make the movie, make it. Like, figure out a way to make it. I know that sounds really like arrogant, but
yeah, just fucking do it. Like, you learn from every single thing you do. So if you want to make good movies, you got to make some fucking bad movies in order to fucking get there. So the sooner you start making bad art is the sooner you can start making good art.
Each time you learn something new, at least one thing new, if not multiple things new. And then the same thing goes with, do it all the time, as much as you can. Like, if you need to just make 1 minute to 5 minute shorts that you can shoot every other week or every month or whatever, do that until you get to the big Western that you're talking about. So.
Yeah, it's like I like to I find myself in positions, especially when I'm in like a bunch of post-production or a bunch of stuff that isn't like real about creating something new, where all of a sudden I'm like, man, I want to make a short film, like, and just call up 1 or 2 homies and be like, hey, you got a few hours, and get together and crank out a short film, dude. And it's like, I did one that was 6 hours, 6 hours of shooting. Me and 2 friends, we got together, we made a couple frozen pizzas. It was real low stress, low key, 2.5-page script. A week later, we have a short film. It's like,
fuck yeah, dude.
You can do it, bro.
I mean, during Just Scare Me, which, if you're not a long-time listener, Just Scare Me was this thing that started during the pandemic that was just a whole bunch of filmmakers, and we were kind of just like an accountability group. It kept us doing stuff during time when we were locked down.
Yeah, like every other month.
Every other month you had to turn in a film, and I shot 2 of them specifically. One that was called Instant Death. I filmed it in fucking I did 3 takes in 10 minutes, and I was done with the film. Like, I had to do a little bit of editing and learned a trick, but that was it. I did another one called Selfie. That, I filmed it in fucking a half hour. Like, it was just like me taking a selfie. You saw the little yellow square around me, and then all of a sudden another yellow square appeared right here.
Oh, I remember that one.
The whole fucking theater fucking jumped when that happened.
Yeah.
So
that's the other important thing, Alex, is showing it to people too. Seeing what their reactions are, what they like, what they don't like. If they hate it, find out why.
Go get new friends. Fuck them.
That's when you know your movie is done, is when you show it to other people. Unless like you're like getting notes or whatever, but like that's like the best part, man. That's what you do it for, is to show.
Yeah, hell yeah.
People. So make your movie, man. Put it online.
Movies are never complete. They're just released eventually. Like, you can nitpick shit for fucking ever if you want. Or
you can be like George Lucas, who changes it fucking 30 years after the fact.
Hey, those wampas were important, dude. That really is what sealed it, put it all together.
Yeah.
I love how I think this episode, Jonathan's just been getting darker and darker over there. Like he's slowly like getting eaten by the darkness. What's up, baby?
Darkness. That's a short film that I did.
Nice.
Nickname Darkness.
Yeah. Well, Halloween's coming up, dudes. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, we're getting there. Sorry, not really.
No,
yeah, and random tangent of the day.
Great segue. No, I was gonna say, you know, the more obviously the more you do stuff, the more you can get better, as long as your passion stays in it. And the minute you don't apply your passion, or you don't have that passion anymore, then that's when the quality is gonna go down. So the only way to get better is to be more passionate about it, to be more passionate about getting better, and to love what you're doing. And I mean, if you're going to have like 4 key elements that you really need to focus on getting better, but I mean, let's say, okay, 5, certainly the script. You can't get better until you're writing and getting notes from people who actually kind of know what they're doing. And you could actually get notes from people that don't know anything about movies and they could be like, I don't get why this character is saying this, or why this character is doing this. And that's something that you should also acknowledge, like the normal person versus the filmmaker that you were asking to get notes from. So your script, your actors as well, like you kind of want to get the best actors you can get as much as you can. You want to get a lot of the time when I see like kind of newbie filmmakers and super low budget stuff, a lot of the time it's production design that really kills it for me, because you'll see them filming their actors against a white wall, and you just have this giant blank white wall behind them in an apartment, and it's not lit, and the cinematography is another element of this, where you're dealing with no great lighting and no great camera angle and no great nothing on the walls, like or you did put curtains on the wall, or you put new bed sheets on a bed, but there's creases in them because you just pulled them out of Target packaging and you didn't steam them. Like those are all like rookie mistakes that you eventually have to overcome and learn, like, hey, I need to take the time to actually, or even bring in another friend to help just make those elements better.
Get your production designer, your art director friend.
Yeah, or go borrow your neighbor. I mean, I've done like I was doing set dressing on a Nick Lachey album cover one time, and we're like, hey, we need a plant right there. And I went and I dug a plant out of the fucking neighbor's yard in the middle of fucking like 29 palms or something in the middle of the desert, in this fucking desert landscape. And I secretly was just digging up their plants and just bringing them over into the thing. And because plants will help, just like get something in that white space. Don't leave white space in your fucing in your shots.
And we've all done it before. We've all done it.
We've all done it, and that's how we make those mistakes. And so,
in the basic form, it's attention to detail. And
all of the details, and and the more you do it, the more you're exercising that muscle of understanding the entire frame, not just like what the actors are doing, or or what the lighting is doing, or what the background is doing, or whatever. You really need to know just all of the elements, and and training your eye is how you do it. And you can do that with photography too. You can take a picture, and then you should examine the photograph and see if the photograph is telling a story, and how it tells the story, and where the photograph leads your eye. Because if it's not leading your eye where you're telling the central story, then you need to figure out a better way or a better angle to take that photograph. And so and I guess the fifth element is your sound in filmmaking.
Well, I think in just student films, I think that's the biggest thing that's lacking is sound. I think people focus a lot on the composition or getting cool camera angles and stuff like that, and then they completely forget about sound. And you can always tell when a movie with good sound and versus a movie with, with everything. Sound effects, score is another aspect of it. But I think that, you know, goes hand in hand with the sound effects and sound design and everything like that. I think sound, that's one of the bigger things that I focus on now. But yeah, you know,
the technology of cleaning up sound has really improved too recently, even on like the basic editing programs where like you can get away with a lot of like voice isolation that kills a ton of background noise. Like there's stuff that like iMovie and you know even like the most basic things have that really can help with that on an indie level. That's pretty cool nowadays.
What's a cliche when you were in college, or maybe or you've seen a lot of the film festival movies? Like, what are the biggest cliches to avoid in like student filmmaking, or you know?
I think we kind of hit them all in the head, man.
No,
white walls.
No, like okay, let's go. Let's go.
Actors has something he wants to say. He already has the answer.
I think the cliche thing is whatever's trending or popular in popular filmmaking, like things that are out in the theater, you see, or at least when I was in film school, you would see a lot of students trying to emulate that style or emulate that kind of filmmaking because they're inspired by it. But instead of just going into what they want to do or what speaks to them or the style they want to kind of develop, you got to kind of figure out what that is instead of just, oh, I'm going to do that. And it doesn't really work.
Yeah, the trends. Like there was a while where every short film would somehow have like some version of the J.J. Abrams like lens flare.
Yeah.
Or like they all have the bisexual euphoria lighting, much like I have right now going on. I'm a cliche. It. This is it. What's the biggest cliche you see, Ak?
Well, no, I mean, when I was in college, it was the alarm goes off and you have a bad day. That was a strong one.
Sure.
So because and what it is you're 18 years old, you're going off to college, and you are now not having your mom wake you up in the morning. You have the alarm waking you up in the morning, and you're like, oh fuck, I have to deal with I have to face all of these things. And so that kind of became a cliche in college. It was like, oh, the alarm waking up movie. Okay, got it. All right, the bad day movie. But another
Dutch
one
angles.
was, I mean, the Dutch angles. But another one was, definitely David Lynch when I was in college. So everybody wanted to be David Lynch, included me. Or at least be weird enough and do the experimentation. And that is where you should do the experimentation, or maybe it isn't. Maybe you should strive to be exactly what you want to be and not try to be anything else. And, but like make it so good that people can't avoid not wanting to hire you or not like paying attention,
I saw a lot of renditions of the TV show Lost.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, the same kind of style of shooting it. The endings were kind of ambiguous, like that, like very, very ambiguous. You could tell it's like, oh, they're a big fan of Lost. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't go to film school. I was the actor that did all of these silly student films. I'm trying to remember. I definitely did a bunch of screwball, like you were saying, wake up late for class kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. Cliches, though, I would say, if you're a young filmmaker, though, don't worry about cliches.
Yeah.
Just
go make a movie, make a movie, whatever it takes.
There'll be one actor with bad sound in a room with white fucking walls and just fucking make something, because that's the most important thing, is to just fucking start.
Yeah, because in the end, everything is a cliche. Everything's been done before. All the movies copy other movies.
Yeah.
The Borderlands movie that just came out, they were trying to be a whole lot of other movies. So, and look how that failed. So just do something weird and fun and unique, and try to strive to make whatever you want to make the best thing you can make. So,
and Hunter's right. Like, you don't need film school.
No, definitely not.
at all, especially now. I mean, even
you can YouTube it.
Yeah. I made Black Devil Doll, and we released it. We got distribution, and then I went to film school like an idiot. But the cool thing that I realized is that, especially the reason why you don't need it is because sometimes they try to put you of like, this is how you have to make a movie. They have this little box of like, this is what you do, this is how you have to do things. It's cool to learn that, but at the same time, when we had to put in thesis films for our finals, they would push back against anything that was different. And I was like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do it. And they're like, no, that's not how you do things. It's like, well, and I did it anyway. I almost flunked out. But
wow.
Yeah. You have to get graded on all, like by the screenwriter, the producer, the directing teacher, and the cinematography teacher. And one of the teachers in that lineup gave me an F because I put something in the film that wasn't supposed to be in the films, but I told them beforehand, this is what I'm doing.
Oh man, see, and that's kind of whack, dude.
Yeah.
And here you are now making films, man. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would recommend some sort of education, and that's only just because. Yeah. But that said, education comes in a lot of different ways. You know, I learned how to work on a film set and to the idea of what goes into making a movie by starting on student films as an actor, and then that turned into production assistant, and that turned into coordinator, and that turned into associate producer. You know what I mean? Like, and you slowly like, but that's a culmination of 50 projects, big or small throughout the years. Like, so it's really a matter of just doing it, like,
go get on a set, see how it's done.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
it.
like, and if no one's calling you, you should be calling other people, man. Yeah. That's another thing that I am like, make your own movie, be in control of what you can control of. Or take control of what you have within your control, which is like your creative abilities to express yourself.
Yeah, and if you have $100,000 for film school, just hit us up instead, and we'll produce a fucking movie for you, and you can make a movie with the Film Villains for $100,000. We'll do it right now.
We will produce your movie for you, and we will make sure that you achieve the vision that you want, and we will only ask for very minimal compensation. Just
or we'll just make or we'll just make your movie, and then we'll make three other $25,000 movies. We'll just make 4 $25,000 movies.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, man,
nobody makes any money. But yeah, I mean, the best part about what it was, what it is now compared to what it was when I started film school, is that there are so many more outlets where you can monetize your film. But because before, the only way you could do it was get distribution through a proper channel, and that would be a DVD, or in the earlier days VHS, or now Blu-ray, and but now you could actually easily put your movie on YouTube yourself if you had an audience, or build an audience with it, or you could put it on Film Hub and have them distribute it for you, and they take a small cut and they put it on as many channels as they possibly can, which would be like Tubi and all that, as long as they accept it. And the sky is now going to be limitless. It's going to continue to be more and more limitless as time goes on, because the movie industry is probably dying in a way. It's probably dying.
As you know it. So, but if you're younger, your movie industry is probably watching YouTube or Twitch or TikTok, or watching short films and all that, which those people are monetizing their films. Or just doing TV that way. So the world is changing compared to how we kind of grew up watching it. So
Yeah, we don't film movies this way anymore. We film movies this way.
Hunter does.
Yeah. We should start, yeah, dude. Yeah, the vertical, man. That's it. We should start recording our podcast vertical.
Well, we'd have to turn sideways to watch it.
Speaking of which, Film Villains is coming to TikTok. Just FYI.
Excellent.
You can follow our TikTok right now if you want, at Film Villains. But there's nothing on there. We're gonna put some of our highlights. We're gonna do a supercut of Christian talking shit about Bruce Springsteen.
Here, put this in there too.
We're gonna do a Christian picking his nose. We're gonna do lots of Christian looking creepy supercuts. It's gonna be great. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but man, if you're still watching too right now, if you're still listening, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
all are the real MVPs, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pretty big episode coming up where we're gonna have a whole panel of people. I don't want to spill the beans on what it's called yet, but we're gonna be scouring the depths of all of horror movies for a big episode, and I think it'll probably come out in about 2 weeks. We're gonna film it next week, and yeah, definitely. I think that's a good reason to subscribe because because we're cool.
We're cool.
I don't know. Yeah, we're okay.
Started really
people
rough.
that are cool
really
totally
cool.
say that they're cool. That's what they do.
Exactly. Like, yeah, we're cool, right, guys? We're cool.
Like, we're cool. Like, like I think of the cool people I know, and I'm like, yo, I could hang with them. Like, we could go hang with them. We're cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just saw our subscriber count go ding, 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 ding down.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna get back to single digits in no time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show my boobs again.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Well, I think that's the end of this episode, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's a natural conclusion.
Yeah, a natural. Yeah, it's like
subscribe, rate, review.
Yeah,
fucking
comment for one of
some
these
free socks, motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
free fucking socks.
Yeah, comment your favorite horror movie in the comments below, and we'll draw a comment for this copy of. Let me if I can turn the damn thing correctly. My favorite horror movie, part 3. We're continuing to try. We have nobody has taken it yet.
Hundreds of people are commenting, so you must rush to comment now. And that will increase your chance.
Yeah. How about for every 5 people that comment their favorite horror movie, I will give away 1 copy for every 5 people. So if there's 10 people, we're giving 2 away. If there's 100, we're giving 20 away. Let's do this. Let's do this, people.
If there's 1 person that wants to comment 20 times, that's great too.
There you go. No, definitely. Yeah, oh, okay, yes. Yes, that's good. Okay, sure, whatever. No, I don't want to send the same person. I'll send them.
At this point, we'll take whatever we can get.
I'll send them some dirty magazines and the book too, and whatever else.